With Ethereum nearing its all-time high at around 4,500, just 7% away, supported by strong fundamentals and a base at 3,900. This could potentially rally into the 5,000s very, very easily, so stick around in this video as we're going to be talking about Ethereum price predictions as well as how that's going to affect the ecosystem and the opportunities surrounding that. None of this is financial advice, always do your own research, but let's dive in to this video. So here we have Ethereum to USD on Coinbase, and here we can see that yes, we are currently in a pattern right now, which is very similar to an ascending triangle. So what we're looking at right now is a huge measure move, potentially up to $5,500. Now, obviously, we are currently in the woods right now in a point where, yes, we are above all major moving averages, which is good, but we do have to get over this 4,660 resistance. Now, if we can do that, that's really going to open the door here to us moving up past our all-time high and over into the 5,000s. Now, in the case that it doesn't do that and it does want to go sideways for a little bit longer, I do think we have pretty solid support around 4,000 here, with the upper ATR band on the daily being a critical support for us that we have bounced off once already. And in fact, the last time we bounced off this, we went on a huge wave towards the upside, which was very, very good for all things in the ecosystem with a 40% pump. Now, if we were to get a similar thing here, even in a bearish scenario, we would be looking at Ethereum nearing $6,000. Now, why is this important? I do think it's important because there is a lot of great projects on Ethereum right now, and if this can essentially get out of where it is right now and break above that mid 4,500 area, I do think there is the chance that a lot of these new pre-sale projects get a lot of momentum because of that. But overall, with Ethereum, it's important to note that we have been making higher highs and higher lows for the last 6 months, I would say here, with a very, very strong parabolic curve towards the upside. So it doesn't look like that's stopping anytime soon, so we should really be more bullish than bearish here. Now, with this momentum surrounding Ethereum, there is a pre-sale battle going on right now with the top meme coins. So let's talk about what to invest in before this 2025 hype kicks off. And two projects that are standing out to me right now are Pepeto and Little Pepe. Now, Pepeto, inspired from Pepe with the same market supply of 420 trillion, is built to deliver life-changing gains, not just hype and buzz. After launch, a 50x move looks easy. And with a tier 1 exchange listing such as Binance, 100x is very realistic. As more tokens list on Pepeto Swap, demand will rise even higher, making 200x a clear target. What also sets it apart is that 30% of its supply is meant for staking, with current rewards at 236% APY, which locks tokens and keeps price support strong. This is why many see Pepeto as a very safe investment, which is very rare for meme coins, a setup that will make early investors into millionaires. But there are several key factors that are fueling Pepeto's milestone presale. They have the Ethereum-based foundation. It's built on Ethereum. Pepeto benefits from the security and recognition of the network while introducing unique utilities. It's got viral community engagement with over 100,000 active followers across its socials. And this amplifies Pepeto's story, making it one of the most discussed pre-sales of 2025. When it comes to security, Pepeto has no critical issues, no high issues, no medium issues, and no low issues on their manual solid proof audit. But they also audited with CoinSalt and passed with flying colors as well, with 0 issues. The strategic tokenomics of this token are pretty inspiring. Again, 420 trillion tokens mirroring Pepe with allocations for the presale, staking, marketing, liquidity designed to support sustainable long-term growth. And of course, as you can see along the top here, they have just released a demo version of the Pepeto exchange, showcasing a zero-fee exchange, swap tech, and a bridge system. applications are opening for Web3 projects to list in stage 2. Now, on the other hand, we have little Pepe with its EVM layer 2 value may catch a short 5x spike after launch from its presale. But history shows coins like this often go down fast. Without tools, mainnet strength, or deep liquidity, its layer 2 setup could see price collapse within a few days. This is exactly where Pepeto actually shows its edge. With this staking rewards real products to keep it alive, while weak coins are relying on hype, such as Little Pepe, this project is definitely one that everyone should have on their radars. So if we're talking about price predictions here, bringing it back to Ethereum, I think the next price target is safe around about $5,000 with a potential 8% return. When talking about XRP, we could probably see a 26% return with the ETF-driven breakout. If we're talking about Solana, the institutional demand is there, but I'd probably only give it about a 5% increase. Now, Pepeto, if it does reach the same price as Pepe, we'll be looking at a massive 68x or 6,700%. And if Pepeto exceeds Pepe's price by, say, 100x, we could see 100x gains or 9,900% returns. Now, how do you actually get involved and buy Pepeto? First of all, you're going to have to connect your wallet with the button here, and then you can choose to buy with BNB, Ethereum, USDT, or card. Let's go with Ethereum for this example. And if we were to type in 1 Ethereum here, you can see we would get tons of Pepeto. Now, from that point, super easy. You can choose to stake for that 235% APY, or you can go ahead and just buy it here with this buy button. But I would highly advise staking it for that extra passive income, because if Pepeto does actually get this 10x, 100x gains, then yes, these rewards will be multiplied by that. But overall, I think Pepeto being in the Ethereum ecosystem could get a lot of momentum from Ethereum's growth, and it is a pre-sale with tons of utility. So definitely check it out in the description. And that is going to be it from me for this video. Of course, always do your own research. You're responsible for your own funds, but I will see you guys in the next video.